I gave the game a shot, but it just didn't click with me. At its price point, I can't justify the purchase. It feels like an early access title with untapped potential, but it's not. This is a $25 full release, and that potential should already be realized. I get that updates are coming, but when the promised features include things like gates that actually open or functional chests, it's hard not to feel let down. On top of that, the player character design is, well, unappealing. You can't customize it, and since it's third person, you're stuck looking at it the entire time. Honestly, I feel ripped off. I was excited about this game, but after completing the tutorial and fumbling around trying to figure out what to do next, I gave up. The game doesn't clearly explain its objectives after the tutorial. Sure, you're supposed to collect creatures and bring them to your farm, but how? It's all guesswork. The game feels unfinished. The camera controls are clunky, you can't even tilt up or down, and moving it around is frustrating. Loading times drag on forever too. I love the concept, but this needed more polish before hitting the market. As a fan of cozy farming games in the developer's previous titles, I had high hopes, but this one, it's rough. The controls, movement, and camera system are a chore to deal with. Even basic navigation feels laggy, like playing an online game on dial-up. The in-game dialogue doesn't help either. Lines like, "It wouldn't be much of a game if I just gave you all the spells," break immersion and feel out of place for this genre. It still feels like early access, especially when so many Steam community questions are answered with, "We haven't implemented that yet." For $25, it's disappointing to see this level of polish. Pros: cute animal designs, a solid concept, reminiscent of Viva. Cons: menus are painfully slow, taking several seconds to fade in and out. 2. Clunky camera controls that make zooming and movement awkward. 3. The main tool, the crook, is overly complicated, with 3 radial menus that are slow to open and poorly organized. 4. Everything feels sluggish. Petting an animal, opening the book, or even basic interactions take too long. Overall, I'm disappointed. This game has potential, but it's not ready. It needs significant improvements before it's worth the asking price.